All right, so moving on to the final segment. Which WWE Royal Rumble event was the best event in WWE history? So this is personally my opinion. This is what I believe was the best Royal Rumble in WWE history. Man, it was a lot of things I had to go through to make this decision, but I got to go with the 2007 Royal Rumble. To me, the 2007 Royal Rumble was the best WWE Royal Rumble pay-per-view of all time. You look back at the 2007 Royal Rumble, that Royal Rumble that year was truly fun. The Royal Rumble match, you had legends like the Nature Boy Ric Flair, you had the Rated R superstar Edge, you had Randy Orton, you had Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys, you had Booker T, you had Rob Van Dam, you had CM Punk, you had Kane, you had Shawn Michaels, you had The Undertaker. All of these legends feature in the 30-man Royal Rumble in the calendar year 2007. And to make the match even more better, the final 10 minutes of that Royal Rumble match, the 10-minute ending that we've seen between two legends, two Hall of Famers, between The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, was the best ending to me in Royal Rumble history. The chemistry was there. The emotions were running high between The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. They teased us of what the future held between the two respective legends and Hall of Famers, and obviously the rest speaks for itself for the matches that they gave us in 2009 and 2010, those instant classics at WrestleMania. But The Undertaker went on to win the Royal Rumble that year in 2007, and that was his only Royal Rumble victory of his Hall of Fame career. Shout out to Michael Cole, Jerry the King Lawler, and JBL, who are all calling that match on commentary. They put over the two respective legends, The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, for the final 10 minutes of that match. That Royal Rumble was picture perfect to me. And I think there's no better Royal Rumble ending than what we've seen between the two respective legends battling out in the final 10 minutes of that match. But looking at the rest of the Royal Rumble card, you had I do believe we had a tag team match between the Hardy Boys, Johnny Nitro and Joey Mercury. That match was pretty decent. Then you had, at the time, Batista, who was the World Heavyweight Champion. His forgettable title defense against Mr. Kennedy that was on the card. I think Bobby Lashley had an ECW title defense against Test. That was actually a bad match to have on the card. But when you look at what else we got on that card, that John Cena and Umaga match, that last man standing match for the WWE Championship, was a chef's kiss. That last man standing match, to me, goes down as one of the greatest last man standing matches in WWE history. The chemistry was there. It was a grueling match. Arguably, that was at the time when John Cena was the WWE champion in 2007. That match that he had against Umaga was one of the best matches, if not the best match, of his WWE Championship run in 2007. I say that match is up there with his match at 2000, that last man standing match, and then the WrestleMania main event that he had with Shawn Michaels in 2007. But that was one hell of a match. And then when you think about Umaga's short career, I think that last man standing match that he had between himself and John Cena was his best match of his short career. Umaga was so gifted, so great, so talented. He had so much more to offer. Unfortunately, only had a 2 to 3 year run in the WWE, and then he ended up passing away in 2009. Gone too soon, but man, that last man standing match to me, one of the greatest of all time. But yes, to me, me being a second grader in elementary school, and my father used to order the pay-per-views, and watching that, and then going back in time and rewatching that event, that last man standing match to me, and that Royal Rumble that year has that place in my wrestling heart to say that is the best Royal Rumble pay-per-view of all time. But that is what I believe is the best WWE Royal Rumble pay-per-view of all time. That is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off. And I'll see you guys on next week's episode.